Hello everyone. As we know that there are 121 formulations in RSPK paper 2, and these are few tips and tricks that help me to memorize these formulations with ease. So let's see what are all the headings that will come if there is a formulation. For any given formulations, these 9 points are compulsorily to be written. First is the reference. This is given in the syllabus copy and the same reference has to be written during the exams. Next is shloka. Shloka is not necessary for every formulations as there are many big shlokas, and the shlokas which are common in the practical, if we memorize them, they are very helpful in gaining more marks. The third point comes to ingredients and the part used and proportions. The proportions, this is compulsorily have to be written in parts. For example, if one part of drug is used and then 16 parts of water is added, this represents the parts. So the proportions are to be written in parts. Next, coming to procedure of preparation. The procedure differs from each preparation. For example, for Panchavidha Kashaya Kalpana, the procedure is different, and then the Upakalpanas, the procedure is different. This procedure is to be written in brief if the question is asked. Then Anupana, indications and dosage. Here the indication is very important. We have to know the indications, that is in which disease it is indicated. Next is pharmacodynamics. Pharmacodynamics mainly refers how the drug acts on the body. So, if we take a drug internally or externally, it has certain action on the body. And in pharmacodynamics, we write the action of the drug. In pharmacokinetics, we learn about what the body does to the drug. Here, the principle like absorption, distribution, metabolism and elimination or excretion, these principles are used. In the next page, I'll show you the simple trick to learn all the pharmacokinetics of all the formulations. Next is mechanism of action. These are not necessary for every formulation, but the mechanism of action, for example, Shunti. This acts like a digestant due to its Ushna Guna. This constitutes the mechanism of action. Coming to research updates, let's understand it with an example. Example here is Guduchi Swarasa. Guduchi Swarasa is mainly indicated in all type of prameha. So, in the research update, we write the researches conducted on prameha. Research updates are mainly written in the clinical studies. So, any clinical studies regarding prameha is to be written as a research update. Let's see few tips to write pharmacokinetics for any formulation. Basically, any formulation we prepare, it is applied externally on the skin or it is taken internally through oral route. First, let's see the external application. The pharmacokinetics mainly comprises of absorption, distribution, metabolism and excretion. So, for external application, absorption, it is mainly through the skin layers and it will penetrate epidermis and dermis and reaches the underlying tissues. Whereas in internal administration, as we take it through oral route, the formulation is absorbed to GI tract and it may vary depending on individual or environmental factors. What it means is the absorption of any medicine, it depends on the individual person and the environment he or she is staying in. Coming to distribution, when we apply any formulation, it is distributed evenly across the affected area and it may exert both local and systemic effects. But in distribution of internal administration, no local action is shown, but it is absorbed through the bloodstream and reaching the target tissue, and in the target tissue they exert their effects. Next, coming to metabolism. Metabolism of any external application, it occurs locally in the skin tissue where active constituents undergo biotransformation, which is the transformation of any medicine to the active constituents or metabolites. These are formed, contributing to therapeutic action. Whereas when drug is administered internally, it is primarily metabolized in the liver, as it mainly shows systemic action, and where certain constituents undergo biotransformation, metabolites are formed, leading to therapeutic action. Next, coming to excretion. Excretion, when applied locally, it may eliminate through the sweat glands and sebaceous gland present on the skin, which helps in maintaining the skin health. Whereas when drug is taken internally, it is eliminated mainly through renal excretion as urine and fecal elimination. The duration of elimination may vary depending on the person or the drug. So, these are all the points that we have to write when the pharmacokinetics is asked. These are all the tips and tricks that I use to master 121 formulation of RSVK. If you found this helpful, please give a like and share your thoughts in the comment. Thank you.